Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
They all seem to be struggling to get on the motorway. What's going on? There's a collision, look. There's a collision up ahead. Yeah, there's a collision. Do you think... Right. I'm going to go down here and cheat because these guys are all idiots. There we go, we're on. Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're on a mission. We're on that mission still. We're still trying to finish off Spain. It feels like a very long time just to get... We've just got the last 6. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all we've got left. 6 to go, but they're in such awkward positions. It's going to take us a long time to get all the way around here. I'm going to try and get up here, I think, today. However, if we do get an opportunity to go somewhere else that's close by, we'll give that a go as well. And we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. Hatman came back to me, by the way, last week saying that if you put your garages in places where you've got sort of more than about 4 businesses, which was kind of like here, so if you've got a lot of businesses nearby, they very rarely come back empty, your transport. So that, you know, I think there's definitely a need to put things in the big cities. Anyway, right, okay, let's not mess around here. Let's go see if we can find somewhere from where we're at to try and get us to somewhere we want to go. That's what we want to do. We want to try and find somewhere to go somewhere. So let's click on where we are, and we're basically looking for this one, or that one. Let's have a little look and see what we can find. It's not looking good so far. This is quite a good one though, because it's quite a big sort of empty area. Let me see, where's that take us? That's nowhere near. This is Madrid. We know where Madrid is. Let's have a little look. Seville. No. France. That's a long journey, and it kind of doesn't take me where I want to be. And that's also quite a long journey that doesn't really take us where we want to be. And to be fair, to sidetrack this one, you'd have to come up, down, round to get to it. It's really awkward. Right, okay, let's see. What else have we got nearby? I really want to try. I really want to drive, by the way. I don't want to just pick the first thing that comes to mind. I really want to drive. I don't want to just not drive, if that makes sense. I'm trying to think of a way to get here. That's a long journey as well. That's another long one. There's nothing so far that's short. However, but there was one to Madrid, wasn't there? Let's have a look here. Wasn't there one to Madrid? There was. Now, if we took a side detour, we could take out this one here as part of the process. It's just a normal delivery, standard delivery. Nothing very exciting about it. It's meant to be a 6 hours and whatever else it is. This would bump up the hours, but we could probably take that one out at the same time. So it's excavated soil, 23 tons. It's going to be heavy, this one. Okay, let's do this one. Let's go with this one, because this kind of gets us closer to our goal. Every one we pick off is another one off the goals. So and it kind of gets us to Madrid, and then when we're in Madrid, we're kind of closer to the whole process of being where we want to be. Now, we had tractors here the other day. And I need to repair my truck badly, don't I, as well? Let's do the important thing of repairing the truck. Is there a repair station nearby? Oh, the blooming isn't. It kept on breaking down last week. There's nowhere close by. This is close by, but there's no repair thing close by. Oh, damn it. Let's just go for it. And I'll try and work something out when we get to Madrid. Hopefully it won't break down in the process. Should I get some diesel? I don't know. Tempting. So I did... oh, God. Start the engine. Come on. There we go. We got the mirrors, the new mirrors. Do you notice those? Look at those digital mirrors. They're blooming awesome. I really like them, actually. The fact that you kind of don't look through the sort of strut anymore. What the hell? The strut anymore is kind of amazing. Right, I'm going to drive in here because those blooming cars just came past me like a bat out of whatever, didn't they? Let's get some diesel while we're here. We might as well take the opportunity. Right, okay. Engine off. Fill her up. I reckon we won't get more than about €300 in, I reckon. I don't think there's going to be a lot of space in here. Oh no, it's more than I thought. Lot more than I thought. Wow. More than I thought. €791. So anyway, let's get out of here and let's start driving. Made some alterations to the truck. We've got some goodies. Look, we've got the water bottle has got water in it. I hadn't realised that. Oh, and it moves as well. That's kind of cool. Never knew that. Did you know that? Right. Okay, would you like to join the main road here and then head off that way? Come on. Let's do this. Wide. So wide. Just unreal. So wide all of a sudden. Right, let's go do this job though. Let's get this started and then let's remap the journey and hope that like hell that I make it without blowing up the engine or doing something stupid. It's amazing though, because if you look down the bottom right hand corner, we've got the GPS and it's 0 kilometers an hour, followed by reverse 1, which was for some reason I managed to put in reverse when I put the brake on hard. Then we got the amount of damage to the vehicle, and it only looks like a little bit of red on the tires. It doesn't look like it's that badly damaged, but I've had malfunctions, and I think that's because of collisions. I mean, I think Hatman suggested that was the case, and Mark shouted in the comments, "Get it repaired!" You're right, I should get it repaired, but there's nowhere to blooming repair it, chaps. Nowhere to repair it. Close by. Then we've got the diesel in that same down there, bottom right, followed by the bed, which goes blue, then goes red, and then we have the red bed disaster of every episode, where I nearly die from stupidity. Followed by the time, which is 14:12, which is 2:12 in the afternoon. And then below that we have our waypoint, which is a little red flag, which gives us the time. We're 10 kilometers away, for instance, and we're 12 minutes away, game time wise. So that's where we're at. It's very good, and we're going to our next destination, and I really don't care. I'm just gonna go for it anyway. Slow down, doing too fast, far too fast. Tractors! I told you there was tractors in the last episode, wasn't there? Tractors blooming everywhere. Oh, there's one on the road again. I love that. I don't think I've ever seen tractors that often in the game, and just seeing them rolling around is kind of cool. Anyway, I've been playing a lot of Bus Simulator. We're on Bus Simulator 21 and 18 now. 21's a lot different to 18 in the sense of there's a real kind of upgrade of it. However, to be fair, I wouldn't call it particularly a simulator. It's kind of very light, if that makes sense. I don't think you could. It's not Euro Truck in any way, shape, or form, realistically. But it's nice to see how it's graphically changed. It looks quite nice. I'm on the early missions of the whole thing. There's another tractor. Blooming love them tractors. There's one in front of me. There's a tractor in front of me. I'm loving this. Everywhere. That's why we're going so slowly, I think. Yeah, we're going slowly. Definitely have to look at my drivers and things like that. Let's get Spain and Portugal out of the way. All right. Let's get them out of the way. Then we'll get that big long tour of a journey. We'll have to have a break in between. We'll see whether or not I can push the limits of it. Do you remember when I pushed the limits in Spain and literally had to quit because I was so fatigued? And I was about to die, and I know you can turn it off now as well. Somebody pointed that out in the comments, which was really handy to know that you can turn that off. But here we go. Oh, it's a quarry. We've got excavated topsoil. This will be probably that we're picking up. All right, okay. Where's the keep on trucking. We're going right in here. Oh god, all wobbly all of a sudden. Very wobbly. Look at that. Big holes in the ground. Well, what else would be in a quarry? Oh, states the obvious. It's not the brightest. Right, okay, let's look at the freight market. Let's see if we can find that one I was looking at. There we go, Madrid one. That's the one we want, because that's going to give us the opportunity to reroute it slightly with a way to getting... There's our one there. I tell you what, though, I want a picture of the... Well, I must look outside, because that's a blooming brilliant looking truck on this surrounding. It looks nice, doesn't it? Look at that. Right, okay, let's stop admiring the truck and let's get going. Not so sure about the paintwork now, you know. I've got that paintwork, but I'm not so sure about it. So we'll do the recap on the old reversing and the parking. It's very oh, hello guys. All right, afternoon. Oh, good. Yeah, it is afternoon, isn't it? It's afternoon. Right, okay. So, we'll do the old recap. So, basically, we're trying to hit that central bit there, that horseshoe-shaped coupling in the centre of there, which is called the fifth wheel, to the bottom of that truck, which is the little dangly bit underneath, which is called the pin. And we need to hit the two things together and do it quite accurately because I've got the advanced coupling or advanced parking enabled, and I can never remember its blooming name. One of these days, I really must look in the option menu and find out what it's called. So, let's reverse this into place. Nice reversing beeping going on. Okay. Spin it round. Nice and hard. Okay. And let's just pull that forward a little bit. And I really do like the DAFs. I think Hatman's got into the DAFs as well, haven't you, Hatman? He'll say in the comments below, but I think he's got in DAFs. You know who got me in the DAFs though? It was Mark Middleton. He got me into DAFs. Haven't you? He's been well into Euro Trucks, American Truck Simulator recently. He's been posting some wonderful pictures on Twitter of his adventures. So he's well into it. That was a good bit of park. Oh look, it's moving. Look, hang on. Oh god, can I get the angle again? Do you see the conveyor belt moving? You just see it in the top corner there. The conveyor belt's moving. So we're nice and angled. We're in. That's a good picture. That's a sexy looking truck in the whole place. Let's press T to do the coupling because I love seeing that. And then the airlines go on as well. They go popping on. Yeah, look at them. We're good to go. Let's get out of here. There it is. I got a good view of the rocks being moved up and down. That's fantastic. Right, let's jump in the truck. Let's go. Oh, it's a heavy load. 23 tons. Oh, I can feel it spinning on the ground here. Beautiful. Fantastic. Yeah, let's rumble down here. Let's get out of here. And let's get onto the road. Oh, do you know what I've forgotten already? Let's just stop once we get onto this paving here. Dunk, 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 dunk. Right, let's stop. Let's do that remapping. Okay, so we want... Let's zoom out. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom out. We want to go here. On the way. Now, I don't know how we're going to do that, because that looks like we're going to have to come down there and down there to get to there, which actually is probably not that much off the route, the beaten track, but the only thing about this is it's going to be, and I don't know why I keep zooming out, I think I keep clicking too hard. Let's hope that only going to there is enough. I don't know why I keep zooming out. There we go. So we're going the same sort of way, but we've changed the journey into a 9-hour and 55-minute. Oh, it's going to be red bedtime. Are you ready? Brace yourselves. It's going to be a rough one, guys. It is. It's going to be a rough one. We're going to be cutting it fine. We might see if we can get a stop on the way, but we'll see. There we go. Red bedtime is on the way. I can feel it. Come on, guys. Come on, trucks. Right. Oh, wow. Thank you. There we go. We're clear. We're clear. We're clear. Truck's clear. Beautiful. We're on the road. We're on the road again. Oh, marvellous. I love being on the road. It's good, actually. I've got quite into driving games. It really is. It's a strange thing, really. I do love the driving games. I love these driving games, but I never thought I was a driving game person. But I think it's the simulation element of this that makes me a driving game person, if that makes sense. I'm not that keen on, say, sort of. Well, no, that's not true. That's a complete lie. Oh, combine harvester. I've got a brand new combine harvester, and I've given you the key. Wasn't that the Wurzels or something like that? Anyway, no, but I wasn't. That's not true about things. I did like simulator games. I'm a complete liar, realistically. I did like things. I used to like a Formula. I think it was GP Formula or GP Grand Prix by Microprose years ago, where you could set up the cars. And I also liked Indy 500. That was also another sort of favourite of mine. You know, so I did like them. I did like car games. I think it's just never felt I was very good good at them. I used to play things like you know, when they sort of went a bit more arcadey, things like Gran Turismo and Ridge Racer. I never really thought I was so I never thought I was really a driver, but actually, obviously, I am. I quite like being a driver. Quite like doing driving games. What got you guys into it? What got you into driving? It makes me wonder now. What got you into driving games? What drew you to Euro Truck Simulator? Were you a truck fan in the first place, or did it just, or was just the gameplay that kind of brought you in there? You know, that sort of freedom to do pretty much what you want within the confines of a sort of a delivery driver idea, which is lovely. I mean, I really like it. I have to admit, I do really like the idea. Going to come over now. I do like these digital mirrors, by the way. I think they're absolutely blooming awesome. I like the whole, you know, the fact that they are digital. The little sprockets that sit at the top of there. They're really kind of cool. Very cool indeed. Right. Okay. Do I need to come off at this one? No, I don't. Do I? Don't I? What's she saying? Carry on, I think. Yeah. Carry on. That's it. Carry on. We're good. We're going on. Yeah, I do like that. Euro Truck Simulator. I tell you what, how true something. I mean, if you go back to the first videos, you'll know the story here. But what drew me to Euro Truck Simulator in the first place was, and it's quite a bizarre one, really. It's quite literally a Steam sale. There was a Steam sale, and Euro Truck Simulator popped up, and it was £3.75. So I bought it, and then I played it, and then I was hooked. And it was pretty much as simple as that. There wasn't anything else to it. There's not anything else exciting to the story. I literally put it in, started playing it, went, this is good, I like this, and then we're now driving Euro Truck. Yeah, Euro Truck Simulator 2 was basically on sale. Good game though, isn't it? Very good game. Still find it funny there's not a digital mirror for the down bit, which I don't suppose it matters, but I do find that a bit weird. So if you look over there, that sort of the right hand side of the cab, you can see that that's still a glass type mirror, you know, a reflective surface basically. Right, we're getting some speed on here. We are getting some speed on. I'm belting through the countryside. I do like this though, because I can see this mirror, because I've got the mirrors turned off, so there's no like extra mirrors. Oh, sugar, speeding a bit. We've got so basically we've got the mirrors. That was a suggestion from Bobster. The coupling was a suggestion from Mark. Thanks, Mark. Oh, look at those rocks. They're lovely, aren't they? Well sort of drawn. Very natural looking rocks. Not that rocks weren't natural anyway, as a sort of a thing that was there. Little fences and things like that. It's just weird little, wonderful, little, lovely things. I love how sharp, by the way, the digital mirrors are. They're almost like there's a different level of contrast now. I would assume that's real to life, almost in a way, because that would make sense that they're sharper at night and whatever else it is than other things. So yeah, I kind of like that. Kind of appreciate that attention to detail. And look at this, I can actually see in the mirror to come across. Every truck should have digital mirrors, by the way. Blooming awesome things they are. Really, really awesome things. I was on the old Facebook the other day, or just in fact today, and I was looking through Facebook, and I scrolled past a post that somebody I knew had liked. And to be fair, it's factually completely incorrect. It was somebody suggesting in a post or a tweet. It's one of these, these not scam things, but where they want to kind of get it to pass on, sort of a chain letter where nobody checks the facts on it, that kind of thing. But there was a fact there about truck driving, and it said that to improve to deal with the current shortage of truck drivers, simply because they're an aging group of people who are all retiring at this point, and there's nobody to fill the roles because the young aren't particularly keen on filling roles. But this aging population, they were going to make it easier for people to pass the truck driving test, apparently by avoiding or taking the reversing element out of it, which, by the way, is factually incorrect. That's not true at all. It's just one of these things to get it passed around Facebook. But it made me laugh. But the first thing I did is, as I usually do with this kind of stuff, is I went and had a little look and went, oh, that's absolutely untrue. I mean, seriously, how could you take the reversing element out of it? I mean, most of the stuff in this game times about reversing. However, for me, that's probably a benefit. They'd have to make ramps that I could drive up and sort of over and pull onto, and somebody else could take over the reversing element of it. Maybe, you know, considering last week's little bit of palaver when I was trying to get parked and sort of giving us all a lecture on how to park perfectly, and then promptly not following my own advice. So yeah, I did really badly last week on that sense. I felt bad about it, by the way. I did feel bad. I thought I'd cracked it, and I hadn't. I didn't do badly there though with a bit of parking. Reversing in, did I? Did all right. I did good enough that time round. Look at the graphics on this. It's beautiful. See the water, the sort of thing for the water to go down the middle of the road there. The drainage. Just attention to detail is what you need, especially of course if it does rain here, it would run off the dry ground very easily. Don't mash into the side there. I was attempting a little bit of mashing into the side of the road there, but I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Had some funny driving things recently. A lot of people forgetting how to drive yet again. One of those things where they kind of forget the idea of actually driving. Have I missed the junction? I've missed the blooming junction! Sugar! That was the junction I was meant to go off at! You idiot! Oh my god. I knew I was doing something there. I was overtaking that car. I was too busy watching overtaking that car to try not to crush it. And then I've gone off the wrong blooming junction. At least the turnaround's quite quick. Oh, what an idiot. So anyway, yeah, I was one of those sort of things that recently. I mean, I was pulling out of the junction today, and somebody just pulled in front of me. When I mean, literally, I had to put the brakes on. And actually, to be fair, I had a little incident with a truck driver doing exactly the same thing to me, and he knew he'd done wrong because when he pulled in front of me and literally cut me up. You know, nearly took the front of the vehicle I was driving off. He then, you know, flashed his lights because I had to slam my brakes on to avoid the impact with him because he just literally pulled out in front of me without warning. And I had to avoid this, and he you know, flashed his sort of lights in sort of like, oh, thank you, or a sort of sorry. And when I went past him a little while later, he kind of waved and nodded, went, yeah, I know. I don't think he realised I was there, if that makes sense. I wasn't going particularly fast. I wasn't breaking any speeding laws or anything like that. I wasn't getting those extra few miles per hour as they do. But yeah, he just missed the front of me, and I was like, oh, you know, one of those things. I needed to be wearing the brown pants that day. But like anything with driving, you know, I think a lot of things happen when you're driving anyway. Do you not think? Do you not feel that with driving? That a lot of things happen anyway when you're out on the road, and you kind of almost have to forget it, because if you didn't forget it, then you'd never get back in the car again, if that makes sense. So I remember it, but it doesn't, you know, and I know at the time it was a bit like, oh my god, you know what I mean? But to be brutally honest, it was all over, it was all done. Look at the water down there. Like a reservoir. Kind of cool. Yeah, so it was all over, it was all done, it was fine. We're okay in the end. I was okay, nobody got hurt, but yeah, I could have got proper squished by this truck. Proper squished, but it didn't happen. So we're all right. Don't worry about me. You just wouldn't have got an episode of Euro Truck Simulator this week, because I don't think I'd have survived it, to be honest with you. Because I think he had a heavy load on as well. Because I definitely remember seeing the wheels down. Oh, this is one of these ones that you go around the sort of central reservation-y area thing. This is kind of clever, this bit, because they kind of make in the middle of them the stopping places. Like, no, it's our butterfly again. Hello, butterfly. There we go. It's our butterfly again. I remember the butterfly from last time. Anyway, come on. Stop messing around. We've got 8 hours to go. 8 hours 1 minute to get there. 600 and something odd kilometers. The bed is already filling up quite neatly already. Not doing myself any favours here. I need to go across this roundabout, round across the other way. I may yet have to stop when we get to our first destination. I think that's maybe the plan, and then we'll have a little sleep for the night. I've never uncoupled. In all the episodes I've done, I've never uncoupled and then recoupled the truck before. I normally just find a nice space that allows me to fit in, and I kind of slide on in and go to sleep. But no, I've never uncoupled. do like those bobblehead trucks. They're nice, aren't they? Down there. I'd really like one for real. The XF one and the whatever the other one was. They're kind of cool, aren't they? I don't know what you think, but I think they're cool. I just think a water bottle's cool that moves around when you move it. Oh, stop swerving around just to move the water bottle. Such an idiot. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Let's make some distance. Let's make some headway. Let's do it. We got a long drive today, guys. Got a long drive. If I was doing this live, I'd be asking you for something to entertain me with. Oh, I had a dad joke the other day as well. I can't remember what it is now, though. Oh, let me think. Let me see if I can remember it. It was, oh, it's to do with dinosaurs. The only one that really springs to mind when we're talking about dad jokes is there's two fish in a tank, and one fish turns to the other fish and it says, I hope you can drive this thing. Yeah? I'll grab a coat. Skip this bit. Skip it. I should put a warning at the beginning. Skip the dad jokes. Yeah. Proper dad jokes. Oh, hang on. Impact. Pull across. There's an impact. They don't know what they're doing. Pull across. There's an impact. No, it's not impact. Just two trucks messing around. Having fun. In the sun. Right. So we are 570 kilometers away. 570 kilometers away. 7 hours and 21 minutes. We are heading to our to knock off another town. Don't know how to pronounce it. I got a pronunciation guide as well, actually, in one of the comments as well. I think it was the pronunciation there. Tell you what, we haven't seen recently, guys, in the comments. We haven't seen Bobster for a while. I hope he's okay. We've not seen Bobster for a while. If you're out there, Bobster, missing you. I'm sure he's okay. Just busy or something like that. Anyway, where am I at? What am I doing? Where am I going? Place of man of this is this. Right, we're on our way up here. One thing I'm finding really interesting with Bus Simulator 21, and I don't know if I mentioned it last week, but I'm finding really interesting with Bus Simulator 21 is that is the turning right. Yeah, that's it. Turning right on a red at a stop sign, and I think that's an American, definitely. Well, I know it's an Americanism, and I think it's some states that do that. So you can turn right on a red. So the light's red, but you can turn right, because I assume the assumption with that is that of course you're turning into the flow of traffic with you, so you have to find space to make it into. Actually, kind of makes sense, but I think it's confusing. Maybe that's just me, but I think that sounds confusing. Red should be stop, if that makes sense. If you're going to filter, in this country we've got filters, so if you're going to filter, you filter. Yeah, I do find that a little. Do think that sounds a little bit confusing. I'm gonna have a drink. I'm gonna have a drink of coffee. Oh god, I love coffee. Anyway, but yeah, I do think that would. The thing about road rules is like anything else. I think it's easy to the point of the road rules is that generally is that they're quite easy to follow. I mean, yeah, there's some change depending on where you are. And there's different ways of giving way and whatever else is. But that one's just a confusing one. So I think because of the red. I don't know what you think. What do you think? But I think it's kind of confusing because of the red light. If it's red, that's generally stop. I believe though in Italy, if there's nothing coming and it's red and it's a certain time of the day as well, this is even more confusing. You're allowed to pass through the red light. So I may be wrong. Somebody can correct me in the comments. But I thought I've certainly heard something along that line. Either that or the Italian gentleman told me just like to go through red lights. Might have been the latter, realistically, mightn't it? I think he may have just enjoyed going through red lights just to save time. Yeah, now thinking back on it, that could actually be the case. But he certainly said that going through red lights was valid when there was nothing coming. If you could see there was nothing coming. Don't know. Italians are funny like that. You could, in the sense of they love driving. That's their thing. So. You could imagine that's possibly the case. Why stop when you can go? Yeah? Sort of, anyway. The home of Lamborghini and Ferrari. Yes. Oh! Little roady bit. What's that for? That's weird. It's like a little off. That's like a little little lay-by, but without being a lay-by. That's weird. Right, anyway, 470 miles to go. The windsock is blowing like crazy as we come to cross this bridge. And I'm just going to pull over here and overtake him. Don't want to slow down ever. Very windy bridge. Wind sort of streaming through the gaps there. This is a windier road than I think. I've been down this road. This is a road that I ran out of fuel on, wasn't it? I think this is a fuel and fatigue, if I remember rightly, because there was nowhere to stop on this road. I remember that. I remember whining about it, because that's what I like to do. Whining about the fact that I was going to run out of fuel and also die of fatigue. Well, you don't die of... Well, do you die of fatigue? I've never actually got to that point. I mean, I'm the person to find out, though, because I have pushed it to the actual limits. You know, we've pushed it all to the reds, to the extremes of the whole thing. I've done that a few times on this game. So, we're pushing it along. We'll come over. We're moving over. Okay, we're right on over. Let's turn that off. Sorry, there's a lot of noise in the kitchen at the moment. My little lad has found some Skittles, so he's eating Skittles, and I think he's enjoying the Skittles a little too much. I think he likes the sound of them. So in the bowl, there's lots of Skittles. I like Skittles. I think they're nice. That's another American thing that came to the United Kingdom. Oh, a long time ago. Probably back in the early 90s that we got that. So it's been knocking around here for a good nearly 30. Yeah, nearly 30 years. Wow. God, I'm old. Yeah, nearly 30 years. But yeah, they came around. It's a bit like when they got rid of the marathon and called it the Snickers just to standardise it. Mind you, to be fair, I think it was always called the Snickers in abroad as well, because we had opal fruits and then they turned them into Starburst, just to standardise the naming. I sound like I don't like the idea of that, but they were all right. I mean, it's the same blooming thing, realistically, the same sweets, just they renamed them, they repackaged them. I always quite liked it as a marathon though, rather than Snickers. Snickers always felt like a funny name to me. It's kind of like laughing, isn't it? Sniggers. Or something similar, rather than whatever else it is, you know, or sneering or something. I don't know, or sneakers. Yeah, sneakers and Snickers. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, just seemed like an odd one, especially as in the United Kingdom. You know, we obviously ladies wear knickers in the UK United Kingdom, so just felt a bit of a weird one. Realistically, I need to pull over. Can I squeeze in here? Yes. No, I can't. Don't need to pull over. Stay in this lane. Stay in this lane. Stay on target. Stay on target. Oh, God. That nearly went badly. Stay on target. I indicate to come off. I'm on target. God, that was bad. Yeah. Okay, down we go. Oh, look at this lovely city. All the lights going on here. Lots of billboards. Is this? It's not quite Madrid. We're kind of. I feel like that the heart of Spain, where Madrid is kind of a very big thing, because it's not. I didn't realise it was so far in the middle of Spain rather than near the sort of coastal areas. I mean, I suppose London's quite dug into the south country thing, isn't it? But I mean, there's a big river through that. Massive seafaring nation, the Spanish, of course. So the Portuguese, of course. A lot of European countries were big seafarers, and the British, of course, would quite often do the opposite of whatever anybody else wanted, just because we're British. That was the thing when it came to seafaring nations. They go to war at the drop of a hat once upon a time. Yeah, drop of a hat. Here we go, onto the motorway. I do like how those mirrors turn out, though, don't you? I know. I think you were commenting on that. Somebody was commenting on the thing. I do like that. And to be fair, they're a silky smooth truck to drive. The DAF. I've become quite a fan. It's so weird. I thought I'd end up in the old Scania camp. You know, when you get the Scanias and all this kind of stuff. I thought that would be me. I thought that would be where I'd end up, and I've ended up in the DAF camp. And I don't know how that happened. This is originally it was just a test. You know, sort of I'll try one of these because I was going to buy different ones at different places. I'm driving this XG 2021 truck, and it's just a stunning truck. It's a pleasure to drive. These are just a lovely. That's the Plus though. The XG Plus you get. These are the XG Plus, and of course a different sort of cab on the top. But it's a stunning truck to drive. It really is. They really are a beautiful machine. If I'm honest, really beautiful machine. Right, we need to stop soon. Need to find out where we are and stop soon because the bed is filling up with tiredness. 4 hours worth of whatever else it is. We are not going to get 4 hours worth of driving, and we're not going to get enough driving to finish this load off this evening. And we're most definitely going to have to sleep. It's definitely going to have to be a sleeping job, which is good because we'll get to see some nice sunny days. Factories, bit of industrialness. There's some industrialness going on. Right, okay. Just making our way through the countryside. These guys have all gone over like that. It's all got a bit wild with the overtaking and getting on the motorway. Yeah, they're all annoying. I can see better in that mirror now. It is I always find it a little bit of an adjustment thing. I'd love one of them eye things. You know what they're called? Is it Tobies or something like that? Tob eyes or something similar? The way it follows your eyes, it tracks your eyes. So if I look to the left, it'll look to the left with the monitor. I always kind of fancy one of those. I think they'd be absolutely brilliant. They're about 200 quid though. I can't justify it really yet. You can use it on Bus Simulator 21, funnily enough. I think it'd be kind of cool though. Not sure how that really works. You just look left and it looks left. I don't know. I may need to do some investigation on that. I think that would be kind of cool, but I think quite fancy that because that could change the perspective and how I'm looking at the whole game, if that makes sense. You know, when I'm driving. Yeah, that mirror is so well lit when it's being digital. I mean, and why wouldn't it be? You can use camera technology to kind of enhance what you're seeing, which means you see a lot more on a very dark road. You see, I mean, in front of me it's very dark. The sky's very dark, but look in the mirror. It's slightly bluer. You know, it's more dusk than it is late night, which is kind of beautiful. The effort and the level of detail is just amazing. Right. I'm doing 97 kilometers an hour. We do need to ease off a little bit. I know. Need to ease off a little bit. I'm waiting for the turning here. It can't be far off. I'm coming over now. Go past this truck. Yeah, I know. 98. We're coming downhill, you see. It's a long downhill, this one. Yeah, it's beeping. We're close to our speeding fine. We're not doing it though. There's no speeding fines today. Now we're over. Yes. Okay, here's our turning. Here's the one for where we're going to. I think I'm gonna sleep for the night though, definitely. Nuclear Center. It said Nuclear Center, did it not? Maybe I'm wrong. Did that say Nuclear Center? I think that's a Nuclear Center. The Center for Nuclear Explosions in Spain.
Držte sa vpravo a potom použite pravý výjazd.
Oh, Central Nuclear, sorry. I apologize. Central Nuclear.
Použite pravý výjazd.
Ooh. Central Nuclear. Interesting. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. Maybe it isn't nuclear as like I think of nuclear, you know, like in fission reactions and explosions and all that. Fission. Fusion's when you make the other way around. The old E equals MC squared is the fission reaction. Alright. There we go. See nuclear. I'm going to see the nuclear. Oh, there's a bed, look. There's a bed. Can you see it there? There's a bed. So let's see if we can get in here where it scores it off as we drive through. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Let's see if we score this one off.
Použijte výjazd.
Let's go for it.
Na kruhovom objazde
Perfect
použijte
timing as well.
dlouhý výjazd.
Nice and tired, but just sugar. Oh, sugar. Whoa. That went badly there. I thought I didn't see that little car underneath
Použijte
me.
výjazd.
I did not see it. That could have been nasty. That could have been a full-on impact there. Right. Here we go. Right at the end here. I think we have to go all the way in. The nuclear center. Wow, we've got to go into the nuclear center to get this to ping off. Wow. Kind of not expecting all this. Oh, sugar. Okay. Who's counting signs? I'll try not to. I'll try not. Atomica. Oh. God. No sign, no sign. No sign. Right, okay, in we go. We'll see if we score this one off, because this is the nuclear center, look. There we go, Conquistador.
Nevadí, nájdem inú trasu.
Oh, sugar. Oh my god, there's men
Prosím,
there's men at
otočte
barriers.
sa do protismeru, keď to bude možné.
I wonder if I can turn around in here somehow. Oh god, they're all gonna be looking at me funny. Can I turn around in here? Oh god. Sorry guys, I've just burned 23 tons of the wrong stuff in your driveway. I need to turn around. I need to find a space to turn around. Where's the turn around? There's a front up here.
Prepočítavam.
Yeah, I know, I need to turn around. Turn around. Nuclear power
Keď to
over
bude
here, look.
možné, otočte
Look
sa
at
do
that!
protismeru.
All that power! Raw power! Right,
Dobre,
okay.
tak nájdeme inú trasu.
Let's have a little look at check I'm square.
Otočte sa do protismeru.
I am. I'm gonna put it in reverse and I'm gonna reverse out of here, so let's get us out of here.
Odbočte doľava.
Okay. Right. Let's get us out of here. Might have to do a little bit off the road. A little off road. Or maybe not. Oh, not at all. Brilliant. Better driving than I thought I did. It's a good job I've got quite a short trailer, actually. The trailer's been quite useful. Being quite short was quite a good thing. Right, I need to go stop now. We need to stop for the night. We've scored off another one. We are so close now. We are literally, is it 5 away? I think it's 5 away. We are 5 away from the completion of the Portuguese and Spanish places. We are so close. It's just unreal. Can't wait to get it. Strangely, I can't wait to get it done so that we can make that big trek and we can start somewhere else. I'm looking forward to that. I do need to look at some more. Don't hit me. I knew that truck was there, but I thought I'm going to pull out. Oh, see, I cheated there. I did exactly what that truck did to me today, or the other day. Anyway, but I'm kind of looking forward to moving on to somewhere else. I do need to think about some other trucks as well. So and another DAF is absolutely gorgeous, but I do need to try some other ones because I still haven't done the Volvos. It's a Mercedes as well. Volvos, Mercedes, I think. There's lots of trucks I have not tried those ranges for. I really need to try them. I really need to get into doing those ranges. I'm tired now. He's yawning.
Na kruhovom objazde
Yeah, I know he's
druhý
yawning.
výjazd.
He's yawning. I just want to check some. I'm going to pull into the place to sleep first, and then I'm going to check something. Oh, go all the way over. Oh, sugar!
Použite výjazd.
Wow! Did you see that car? Shit! Wow! That nearly went really
Dám
badly.
novú trasu.
It went so badly.
Keď to bude možné, otočte sa do protismeru.
That went so badly. Crumbs. I need to reverse into this, really, don't I? To do the accurate thing would be to reverse into it. Shit! Oh my God, Christ! That was so bad. That was my own fault though. I didn't look. I didn't realise they were still coming through there. And I hadn't realised it rolled so far forward. Oh my God. Let's put us in here for the night. Wow. That's like packed so badly. I don't even care now. Go to some sleep. Get some rest and we'll get going. That's just the worst parking ever. Look at that. When I should put that as the title picture, shouldn't I really? Anyway, let's get going. Let's get out of here. Please don't hit me, anybody else. Right, here we go. So we've got 216 kilometers left to go. Not long. 2 hours and 49 minutes. Game time. It's not a long time,
Na
that.
kruhovom objazde použite tretí výjazd.
Don't hit me. Don't come out underneath me. Stay there. Stay.
Použite výjazd.
That's it. Stay there. Leave me alone. What's that over
Na
there?
kruhovom objazde
It's a tree.
použite druhý výjazd.
It's looking a bit funny shape, that's all. Let's go. So across this roundabout to the one on the other side. Literally craning my neck up, by the way, to look at the tree on the other side of the road there. I was lifting my head up, craning it up, sort of lifting it. Right, almost there. Almost ready to get onto Madrid. So just Madrid in 209 kilometres. Not far now at all.
Použite druhý výjazd.
And I'm on. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. I had a terrible time last night, didn't I? It really did. You stay there.
Použite výjazd.
Here we go, onto the motorway. Back onto the motorway. This is like a main route now. We're good to go. We're good to go. We're gonna fly in here now. And we'll get some speed up. Got a nice run up to the motorway. Nice sort of rolling start almost to get us up to that, because it'll be up to 90 once we get on here, I'm sure. There we go. Nicely slid on there. I do love the fact that the split mirror, of course, with that as well. It's really good. You can see what's going on. It's really, really good. So we got 2 hours and 29 minutes to go. Not far at all. Literally 191 kilometres. We've got a 23 tons of excavated soil. So we're dropping off soil. We are not late yet, I don't think. We're going to get a Sunday. I think we're late. Are we late? Expected Sunday at 3 o'clock in the morning. I am late. I am late already. We're well late. I think I'm going to get penalised for being late. But anyway, it's tough. It's just soil. I mean, good grief. What are they doing on a Sunday with soil? Maybe digging some holes for Sunday veg or something like that, maybe. Don't know. Right. Coffee. Have you got a beverage? I've got a beverage. I try always to have a beverage when I'm doing these longer videos, because I really do need... I get a thirst on for these things. Oh, lovely. No, I get a bit of a thirst on for these things. I went with my... just thinking about drinks and all this kind of stuff. I went with my daughter to get her braces adjusted on Monday, just gone. And they put on extra bands, and it was quite comfortable for her. So I said, right, fine. Well, you know, Dad's at work, but we'll quickly, because I took my lunch break to go there and to help her and get there and back. And I said, and she was feeling a bit uncomfortable. I said, well, it's fine. We'll go grab you some something to eat for lunch. And she's quite into. I think it's a kid thing, isn't it? You know, they're quite into sort of the anime and Japanese things. I remember being into the sort of manga movies when I was a kid. Those kind of things. So we're into that kind of Japanese sort of culture, and you know, whatever else it is at the time. So I took her there, and we got some. She got some of this what's known as I think it's called ramun or ramoon. Basically it's a Japanese fun drink to teach you how to drink slowly. So like the bottle top is a bit small she teaches patience. That's the words actually she used. Teaches patience. So the bottle top's a bit narrow, so it's hard to drink it like you would any other bottle of juice. And it has like a marble in it that you push down that kind of goes round. So I got some of that because she liked it, you know. And I got myself, and I've never tried it before, and I thought I'm going to try this. So I got a bottle of sake, you know, which is the rice wine, isn't it? I have no idea whether I'm going to like it or not, but I've got it, and I'm fully committed to giving it a try. So I'll let you know in the next video how that went. But yeah, I've got a bottle of it to try, just a small bottle. But I thought I've never tried it before, and I'm all for sort of, you know, if I can try something that I've not tried before. I do try and give it a go, if that makes sense. You know, life's about sort of experiences, isn't it? I mean, it's not gonna kill me, is it? It's gonna be rice wine. It might be filthy and horrible to eat, but drink. But we'll see. I quite like it. You never know. I don't think it's really a spirit though, is it? Because it's a wine rather than a spirit. It's like 14%. But I can't imagine it'd be very exciting as a wine, because rice, I always think, especially boiled rice, is not. It's not an exciting thing, is it? It's kind of unexciting. And I like it as a carbohydrate, as they say, you know. And I do like that, and so I do quite like rice. So I'm gonna give it a try, see what it feels. See what it does. See what it does. I've got it set up for the weekend, so that's the thing. So I'm not recording this at the weekend, even though you're watching it at the weekend. I do try and record during the week, and then I have to render and edit all these things. They do take quite a while to do, actually, to be honest. No matter how powerful your computer is, there's always a rendering thing there. You need one of those. You need one of those Threadripper processors, which is like 24 cores, but costs an arm and a leg. And considering that we can't get any chips at the moment because of various chip wars and other things, that's going to be pretty impossible to get. You have to get it when it's pre-built into things nowadays. So unfortunately, right. We are 1 hour and 7 minutes away. This truck is going to attempt to smash into me in a second. Oh, you're you're scaring the hell out of me. By the way, I definitely need to find somewhere to repair this truck, because I've collided now with another truck, haven't I? Another truck as I've collided with, and I got into trouble for that. There was a couple of close ones on that Bloomin' Junction anyway. Very close ones. Big place over here. Warehouse. As I'm drifting across the road again as we work our way into Madrid. Is Madrid the capital of Barcelona? I think it's Madrid, isn't it? Madrid's the capital of Spain. Barcelona's a big city, though. They held some Olympic Games there, didn't they, years ago? Was it 80 something? 88? Something like that? Can't remember. They certainly held them there.
Držte sa vpravo a potom použite pravý výjazd.
You've got to be pooping me. Look at this. I've got all this turned down to reduced amount, and then just that last second, it pulls this out. It pulls this out. We're going for it. We are going for it. We are going for it. We are going for it regardless. Forget it. Your diversion is not going to stop me. I'm already late. I'm already late. Your diversion's not stopping me. Like, they always put one in right. Have you ever noticed how it does it like right in the final corner? I actually have the those diversions down turned out about 40%. It was a suggestion actually, and funnily enough, it does seem like they're a lot less frequent than they were. I mean, I know it was 50% previously, but they feel like they're a lot less frequent than they were. Here's whatever's happened. There's the fire brigade putting the truck out. But don't crash into it when you go past. Oh god, it's proper on fire. There's the cab. Yeah, it's a Mercedes. Ouch. Right, let's go. Got the road to ourselves. Let's go. We've got the road to ourselves. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, it does feel a lot less frequent. But at the same time, they almost always seem to put one at the end just to get me. And I know I should go round it, but you know what? I'm getting too old for that. It's not. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm never too old for that kind of stuff. I remember being quite shocked. Do you remember I was quite shocked with those kind of things? They used to get me. I mean, I'm still kind of like. I do like love the realism of the whole thing. I mean, I'm less shocked than I used to be. I was really shocked when I first saw somebody at the side of the road, and then there was that time. You remember that time when that truck driver that wasn't me impacted with another car that was on the other side of the road at high speed? Yeah, that definitely wasn't me. But if it had been me, that would have been a really bad thing, because of course the truck would have been completely incapacitated by that process. Now, I'm not to come off at this one. I'm to stay on. Look, definitely staying on. I'm watching now though.
Držte sa vpravo a potom použite pravý výjazd.
It's all these sort of loops within loops. So I need a loop here.
Použite pravý výjazd.
This one. Yeah, I've got you. A very dry area. Arid road. Too fast. Threw the cruise control on there. Yeah, I know. It's because I'm going downhill and I've got 23 tons on it, and we still haven't worked out how to use. I still haven't worked out how to use the retarder.
Držte sa vľavo.
Yes, and we're out. We've just passed a Dacia Monster. It's not a Dacia Monster. Don't know what they're called. What's they called? I'm trying to think of the name of them now. Duster, isn't it? That's it. Not a Monster, Duster. Oh no, no, no. Oh, hang on. There's the turning there. That's a bit of a funny turning, isn't it?
Odbočte doprava.
Oh well, whatever. I'll take it, because that's the only way I can get off the road anyway. Good swing round here. There's a truck down here, parked on the side of the road. Try not to clip the curb. Let's not critique my driving.
Na kruhovom objazde použite prvý výjazd.
Make a little side thing. Oh, it's RT Logs. I love a bit of RT Logs.
Použite výjazd.
I didn't realise we were going to an RT. RT Logs is kind of like one of these. It's like it just takes anything. When you've got an RT Logs, they'll just literally, you know, if it's going to be taken, it's going to be taken to an RT Logs. They'll just take anything. RT Logs will take whatever you load it is. If it was bubble wrap, they'd take that. Loads and loads of that bubble wrap. Packing peanuts, those as well. Excellent. Right. Roll on into RT Logs. Let's see whether we can actually do some damage here with it in a good way. Where's the turning bit? It's up here, isn't it? It's behind my mirror. There it is. There it is. Looks pretty. This looks like a pretty clear parking place. I think. I don't think there's anything exciting here in the way of parking. I don't think. Yeah, it's just there. Just beside one of these trucks already. Oh, has he just popped out? Was he there before? I don't know. Could have been. Right, again, I'm going to try and use the space. I know I said this last time round and I did a really crappy job of it, but I am going to try and use the space. And there we go. Try and use the space. Looking in my mirrors, keeping the space in mind. Okay, swing my head round. Looks good. There's a gentleman there waiting for me to finish parking this load. Let's swing it in. Gently does it. Not too much swing. Well, keep that way. I never checked how close the truck was to as we're looking at it now, to the left hand side of me. I never even checked. This might not go in, funnily enough. Nope, I'm too far over. Too far over. So that's me not parking very well. I don't think. Oh no, maybe. Hang on. Yeah, I was just not reversing far enough. What a silly man. Let's press T. Let's get rid of this load. I think I'm really late though. I think that's what I'm going to get into trouble for. Yeah, I was really late. 21 hours. So I'm going to lose some money for being late. So I lost quite a lot, and quite a lot of experience actually. That's a bit of a shame actually. Got a long distance journey. I got a bit of the bonus for that. So kind of this off there. Still made a bit, but it wasn't brilliant. Yeah, that's not good for my rating either. Doing that, so that affects my rank if that makes sense. I've got like an overall rank of 7.5. I guess it goes up to 10, does it? Does it go any higher? Does anybody know? I don't know what it goes to be honest with you, but yeah. So now we need to find somewhere to sleep for the night, or at least to relax before we take the next journey. Let's see what we can find that's close by. There's somewhere definitely here. That's an agent. There's a bed place. There's a bed place. There's a bed place. What do we fancy? Let's go to the petrol station, I think. Is that okay? Can we do that? Are you going to let me click on that? Yes, it is. It's going to let me go to the petrol station. 15 kilometres, 17 minutes away. Nice little trundle to finish. A little whiz along the roads. Side roads of Madrid. Right, let's get us out of here. Don't think there's a speed limit here actually. Oh, there is now once we hit the main road. Wasn't in the place itself. A metal shed there. Right, come on then. Arty Logs takes it all. Anything that's going, an Arty Log place will take it. That's definitely what's happened. I'm really enjoying this. If you've got suggestions for trucks though that I need to try, what I need to try, I mean makes and models or whatever else it's that are in the game, I am more than happy to take your suggestions on board. I really, but I'll be brutally honest, I'm utterly loving these DAFs, utterly loving them, and I still like that when we had the mahogany dash there. However, these mirrors are blooming brilliant. I've got to admit, these mirrors are amazing. If you told me digital mirrors were going to be this good, I would have been all over digital mirrors for ages ago, because they are really good. But I don't think there's any other trucks you can get digital mirrors on other than this one, if that makes sense. I think this is the only. Is this the only one you can? If you can get another, shout, because I'm up for that. What are you doing? Are you letting me out? That's very kind. You let me out. I'm not sure why, because I wasn't sticking up my nose over anything, and just very, very kindly and generously let me out. If I'd had 23 tons worth of soil though, I can guarantee you'd have taken the front of a truck off, just because that's how the game works. So yeah. 23 tons of excavated soil, nose off the truck, nothing on the back, lets you out. Comes to a halt to let you out. How marvellous. We're just making our way out to the closest sort of area here to get bits and pieces. This should give us the opportunities though. This is a major hub, so this should give us the opportunities that I'm looking for to. There's a bed over there and all. Oh God, it's swerving. Makes sense though to go to this one. That one, isn't it? Yes. Oh God, that was close. If there'd been anything underneath me, by the way, I'm smashed to pieces there by that. Here we go. Here's the petrol station now. I think I've parked here before. I only say that because it kind of looks like I'm... Sugar. That was a bouncy bit. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. There, the back. At the back. I think I've parked here before though. I think this is what it is. I think this is the parking area. Oh, this is a nice little shop and a cafe area. It's quite industrial though. All you're going to really get here is a bit of, I mean, let's be honest, you know, what you're going to get here is a night's sleep probably in the cab, and right by the main highways and byways of the bustles of Madrid. There's not even anything. I can't see anything other than another service station realistically. It's quite disappointing really. You know, if you're going to pull up for the night in Madrid, the best we're going to be able to do is a bit of green bush that somebody's watered. Dry ground, a little superstore there that's don't selling very much, I don't think, or maybe it's a restaurant, a little restaurant, and a night's sleep in the truck. I mean, It's not very exciting, is it? Really, it sounds quite disappointing after all that. Anyway, I'm going to put us into sleep mode, and I'm going to call it a day. But thank you for watching. I have been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye now.